All right, guys, I got the motor mounted, dash mounted gas tank. I did already start it. I made a custom adapter. This is off of a single cylinder Briggs, and it bolts up to the carburetor. And I used silicone down here just to reseal it, but you don't have to, but I did just in case any air leaks. But I tested it, there's no air leaks. It runs decent. I haven't bypassed the governor yet, so I cannot rev it too high. But if I do blow it up, I have another motor. So it doesn't really matter if I blow it up or not. But what I've been working on is the exhaust system today. This is just temporary until I get the fenders on it, and then I'm gonna make it a little different in the back. I'm gonna keep it true duals though. There's no crossover pipe, nothing. It's straight back. But I will give you guys a startup. So let me set my phone down. Actually, I'll set it down right here at the back, so you guys can hear this thing. All right. And that is what it sounds like as of right now. So with a little more tinkering, it might sound a little better, but from the back, I think this thing's gonna sound nasty. But we will tell once I finish it. The next things I gotta tackle is my wiring harness, so I can still use my key instead of having to jump anything out or use a pull start. I did kind of mess with the pull start idea a little bit. That's just the way it sits now. It's not done correctly. This was just so I could try and start it when my starter blew. I'll try and find the old part. I think it's over here. Well, there's my old gear. The gear is, it's all right. I mean, it's definitely seen better days. But the old part, the plastic on the inside, I'll show you on the other starter. I don't know where I set it. Oh, it's right here. You can tell the gear wouldn't grab anymore. It just completely stripped the spline off the top. So I ended up splitting my starter this morning. Took the little clip out. The clip does suck to get out and put back on, but I did get it. And the spring's in there, and I put a better gear I had and a new plastic piece on the inside. And it fixed it. So, yeah. But that is what I've been up to with this. And hopefully soon it will be running and driving. My buddy gave me a hood, and he ended up welding my rear end, but I gotta grind one of the welds and fix it. Thank you, Craftsman Crusher, for doing that. But this is gonna be a fun project. Got an air filter too. I haven't put it on yet because it's not really running, but I'm gonna have to go a different route with the intake, and I'm gonna have to like loop it up or put it down low or something. It's not really gonna be much for the trails because I'm gonna make it really fast. I'm thinking about running a 5-inch pulley in the front and a 2 in the rear. I know it won't start off in 6th gear, it will just die. But if I slowly take off from like 3rd and then go into 6th, I should be good. But yeah, I did a little lift in the front quickly, but I only did that to really wheel it in here. Because if you lift the opposed twins like this, they will tilt side to side, and it's not as stable. But my V-twin Venom is lifted in the front like this, and it is much more stable. I also have another one I sold to my buddy Craftsman Crusher that has the front end lift, and it is not as tippy as an opposed twin. I've so far done 2 opposed twins like this with the front end lift, and both of them were just really tippy, really sketchy. So this thing's definitely going to be sketchy, but it is going to be pretty fun when it is done. My father gave me some wire loom so I can make my own harness out of what's left of the factory one, because I am going to bypass all of my unnecessary switches, like my clutch switch and my deck engagement switch. I don't need any of that because obviously I'm not putting a deck on it. And the clutch switch is nice to have, but I just don't need it, so it doesn't really matter to me. But yes, that is what I've been up to. Thank you guys for watching and liking my YouTube videos. I really appreciate all of you guys. I hope you guys enjoy this one, but until next time, guys, see ya.